Hi, dear viewers. A very warm welcome to another session of Learning Excel with experts at Edulyte in partnership with Let's Master. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's session. So, this is our lesson number 6 in the series Yellow Belt for Beginners. And in today's session, we are going to talk about setting conditional formatting. This is your sheet. This is your Excel file. So you have the right to set the conditions in regard to how the data points should appear in this file. And that's what we are going to learn in today's session. We will learn about setting the conditional formatting, and we will also learn about removing the conditional formatting. So first thing first, before we do a deep dive and start learning how to set the conditional formatting and how to remove the conditional formatting, let's understand what is conditional formatting and what is some of its use. A conditional formatting changes the appearance of cell on the basis of conditions that you as a user specifies. If the conditions are true, the cell range is formatted. That means whatever conditions you have decided or whatever conditions you have set, if those conditions are met, then only the format of the cell will change. If the condition is false, that means the conditions which you have defined earlier are not met, then the cell range will not be formatted. There are many built-in conditions, and you can also create your own, including the formulas that evaluates to be true or false. By using the conditional formatting, we can visually explore or analyze the data, detect the critical issues, or identify the patterns and trends. Conditional formatting makes it easy to highlight interesting cells or ranges of cells, emphasizes on unusual values, and visualize the data by using data bar, color scale, and icon sets that correspond to specific variations in the data. So it's a very wonderful feature of Excel which helps you to present your data in the way which catches the attention of the viewers instantly. But before we start setting the rules, there are a couple of things which we must not forget. Number one, before applying the conditional formatting, make sure to select the data set or the cell range on which the conditional formatting is to be applied. That's point number one. Point number two, when you would be using the conditional formatting, you may land up in such scenarios where you are not getting the desired results. Why? Maybe there is some conditional formatting which has already been applied on that particular range or that particular data set. So just to make sure, check it if there is any conditional formatting which has been applied already on the range, make sure to remove it. So guys, let's put our fingers to work and start. So this is the show time. Here, to explain this, I have already created a file just to avoid punching in data during our session. So here you can see I have got three types of data sets. One is numerical, the other one is date, the third one is alphabetic. So why I have prepared these three different data sets? Because in conditional formatting, we can format the data sets of all these three types. So let's begin. First of all, let's try and apply some conditional formatting on the numeric data set. So as I told you earlier, the first rule is to select the range of the data or the cell range in which you want to apply the conditional formatting. So here we have selected the column C and we will go to conditional formatting option. As soon as you will click on this icon of conditional formatting, a dialog box will open with multiple options available. So these are the various inbuilt functions which are available for use. So let's try a couple of them. So in this, it's a numerical data set. So let's try greater than. And here, the number that is picked up by the system is 6. You can change this number. So maybe anything that is greater than 5. So now see, the cells which are greater than 5 are already highlighted. If we make this to 7, the cells, only those cells are highlighting which has got value more than 7. Okay. Now, let's try something else. Select the cell, conditional formatting, highlight the cells which are less than 6. Okay. But here what we can see is the cell 9 and 8 are also highlighted, though they are not less than 6. Why it is not giving us the desired result? So let's go to the conditional formatting, and here at the very bottom, we have got one option named as manage rules. So here you can see we have up 2 conditions. One, to highlight the cells where the value is less than 7, and the another condition is cell, which is another condition which says highlight all those cells values which are greater than 7. So let me magnify this for you. So here, the problem is we have got 2 conditions, and on this particular cell range, both the conditions are applied. That is the reason when we applied the second condition that highlight those cells values which are less than 7, still the system is highlighting those cells as well which have a value of more than 7 or greater than 7. So what we need to do is, let's delete this rule. And as soon as we delete this rule, see, our conditional formatting is giving us the desired result. That is, it has highlighted only those cells which has value of less than 6. So this is what you need to be careful. If you're not getting the desired results, make sure that the rules, there is no additional rule. We can use multiple rules that we will discuss in our upcoming sessions. But for now, let's stick to the situation where we are applying only one conditional formatting. Now let's look at the data set. Here, we have entered a couple of dates. Now let's see what all functions we can use with date. So here we will go to this date option, and here you have got multiple options. And those multiple options are to format the cells which was in last 7 days, the cells which were in last week, the cells which were in last month, the cells which are in this month, the cells which have got dates which are falling in next month. So this is how you can use the conditional formatting on that data set which contains date. Coming back to our file, not only this, we can also format here. What we have done is we have highlighted the cells and we have changed the color of the text as well. But if you don't want to do that, let's go to the conditional formatting manage rule and let's remove this rule. Okay. Now You can do the formatting in different ways that you want. So let's again work on date. It has got all the dates falling in the next month. And instead of changing the fill color and the text color, let's put it red border only. And let's click OK. So let me magnify it a little bit for you here. You can see the cells are only those cells have got red border, which is containing the dates which are falling in the next month. So this is another way. Now, let's talk about the data, that data set, which is alphabetic in nature. So again, select the data set, go to conditional formatting, highlight the cells, text. Again, here we have got the position. So here it is showing the text that contains, format the cell that contains text. So let's try a new word here, document. So see, only those cells are getting highlighted where the data point has got word document in it. Let's change and try. Instead of documents, let's take safety. So now here you can see only those cells are getting highlighted which has got word safety in them. Moreover, from here, you can change the color also. And if you are not satisfied with any of the color which is available here, you can go to custom format, click OK. And then you can change the fill color from here also. You can define the border also. You can define the color of the border also. You can change the font also if you want to. So and let's click OK. So this is how you can define the conditional formatting. We spoke about a couple of other things as well in our presentation, that we can use data bars, color scales, or icon sets. So let's see how to use them. So data bars and colors, data bars or the icons work well with the numerical data. So we will select the numerical data. We'll go to conditional formatting, manage rule, and we'll remove the conditional formatting which has already been applied. Let's delete it. Okay. So now this cell is clear from any type of conditional formatting. Select this data set, go to conditional formatting. Here you can see data bar options. So here what system is doing is, it is considering that the numbers starts from the lowest value is 3 and the highest value is 9. So depending on that cell range, depending on that range of data, it is filling the data bar. So these are the different options you have got. If you want to use the color scale, you can use the color scale also as per your choice and as per your requirement. If you want to use the icon sets, these are the different icon sets which are available. So you can use the icon sets as per your choice and as per your requirement. You can use the flags, you can use any icon set which meets your requirement. So for now, let's assume, rather than I will show you it with data bar. So here you see the cell which has got value of 9 is almost completely filled. Now, if we enter a new number, which is 20, so see, now the range has changed from 3 to 20. So basis this data range, it is automatically the system has adjusted the data bar. If we make it 15, you can see again the area which is colored or the length of the data bar has changed. So from that complete range, the system will automatically adjust the length of the data bar. So that's pretty much from our side in today's session. Don't forget these two important rules. Otherwise, you may not get the desired results. And in the description, you will find 2 Excel sheets and 1 PDF document. So in 2 Excel sheets, the first one is the demo file, which we have just looked at. So you will find this demo file there for your reference. The second Excel sheet will have some data points which are being provided to you from our side. And in the PDF document, we have given you some exercise to practice what we have just discussed. And if you have any further questions, any queries, feel free to write to us at service@edulyte.com. And till we meet next, enjoy learning, keep practicing, and have a happy learning. Thank you very much.